you're an individual somewhere in the middle of a developing country and you own a small store and you need a $100 loan to be able to sell more, you'd probably ask your friends. Then you'd probably think about microfinance organizations, but you cannot prove that you're creditworthy. It's about the data. The reason why unbanked people are yet unserved is because there is not enough data. How can you prove who you are if all you have is you as a person and your personal life?
The main issue here is how we could actually collaborate and find some synergies when it comes to addressing financial inclusion.
Cash Credit started and was founded with this very question. What is this one thing that we all have in common and that is part of our everyday life? It is your mobile phone. In Cash Credit, we address the need of these people, not by assessing the credit worthiness based on their credit history, rather as looking at their lifestyle, at their behavior with something that they use every day. Cash Credit offers alternative financing for people that cannot be served by the traditional ways of financing, partnering with mobile operators and other providers of data.
In the Philippines, this is one of the pioneering initiatives, and we are very proud that we are the first in the market.
Cash Credit started in Bulgaria in 2012. After the successful pilot in Bulgaria, we have launched operations now in South Africa and in the Philippines, and also to prepare for a pilot in Cameroon. We chose Philippines because there's still 80% of the population that are not served.
Around 47% of those adult population still would be borrowing money from their families or relatives or friends, or even the loan sharks or informal lenders.
We are able to prove that we are also able to solve the second issue of the access to credit. In most of the developing world, infrastructure is lacking. So if we are able to serve everyone around the country, this is a proof that the model would work everywhere around the world. So Philippines is a great market to start as well in Southeast Asia. The people do not understand that once they have a credit history, it would be much easier for them to obtain financing at a lower cost, at a larger volume. So we put great effort into explaining what are the benefits of repaying on time. We are also preparing specialized business loans,
providing other livelihood loans to what we call the frontier economy would be something that would embrace the entrepreneurial poor, or what we call the e-poor, to have that flexibility when it comes to accessing credit.
Data science is the core of our organization, and it is what allows us to practically serve more customers better. We analyze the creditworthiness and the willingness of people that we don't know who they are. We just know how they behave. We ask the telecom to send them a message and to tell them that they're eligible for a credit. If they're interested, they can provide their consent. They would allow us also to tap into their personal data, to perform a know your customer process, etc. That number one, he takes a service from a safe place and also get it in a very, very fast manner. Second, takes it at a much lower price. 3, he's able to prove through his first loan that he's creditworthy, and to get a much lower price already for his second, third, fourth time credit. The reason why we partner with mobile operators is because they have a communication channel with a large amount of customers, which brings costs down. Number 2, because they have enormous data for their subscribers that we can use for creditworthiness assessment. Number 3, most of the mobile operators have already established brand. This provides a security to the customer. The service that we provide is a trustworthy service. But what mobile operators have as a benefit on the other side is that one, they are able to provide a very much needed service. Second, they're able to identify their subscribers. This allows them to know their customers better based on the data that they get, they're also able to offer other services. Number 3, we do revenue sharing with the telecoms because we do use their data and part of their infrastructure as well. We provide the end-to-end service. We build practically a platform for them to offer financial services in which they have zero risk, zero management attention, and no investment. What our main competitive advantage is is our technology and science. We don't compete with banks, we don't compete with other financial organizations. It's the opposite. We want to partner with them in order to be able to provide capital to as many people as possible. Working with large corporations is complicated, so we have learned how to build an almost hassle-free service that is plug and play for them. We're not the first company that tries to partner with these organizations, but we're the first one to succeed, I would say. We think of Cash Credit really as a cause. It's something that does change people's life and grow your business even further. By improving your business, we're actually improving the microeconomy of the neighborhood. And the larger the scale of this service, the larger the impact and the larger the multiplier effect. So if I have to summarize what I've learned, the best possible approach towards solving the issues for the unbanked and underbanked people is employing technology and data science, cooperating through partnerships, and being open as a platform instead of competing. These are the 3 key ingredients that I believe that we have in Cash Credit, and we have learned after 5 years of operations already around 3 continents, and that I believe will bring us to a very successful future, both for us, for our partners, for our investors, but most importantly, for our customers.